on the next episode of Dared BlackHearts Spooky Club.
And what was the old song? I mainly remember it by Hanoi Rocks, but they covered it. It was called Coming Up Around the Bend. Well, what do I see? Coming up around the bend. Summerween.
Tonight at 8 on TV 13.
Well, hello again, ghouls and goblins, and welcome back to the channel. Today's spooky adventure brings me to Dollar General. Why Dollar General? Well, I started seeing images this morning that Dollar General had a Summerween drop. Yes, you heard that right. I mentioned it about 2 weeks ago on a Saturday. As a matter of fact, the Dollar General potentially was getting some of the same stuff that their sister store, Pop Shelf, had. But it looks like, scratch all of that, because it looks like Dollar General's got their own Summerween collection. And I called around to a few stores, and luckily I found one not far from me that supposedly has the entire display on store shelves. So today I'm going to travel to Dollar General to see what this Summerween collection looks like for 2026. From the photos I've been seeing, of course, it's everything you'd expect from Summerween. It's pink and purple and all the pastels. But today also is a reminder that Hallmark has the drop for the keepsake ornaments. If you're a non-member, today they're available to the general public. So if you're looking for the nifty 50s ornament or any of that stuff, you can purchase it today. There may be a video about that following later sometime today, but I've already covered Hallmark so many times, so I may just opt and skip that today. But Dollar General this morning. So are they going to have it? There's only one way to find out. Join me if you dare.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. Take that! Join the spooky club.
And to enhance your Summerween viewing experience today, I am filming in a waterfront town today, so I hope this makes the Summerween experience just a tad bit better. If you're not into Summerween like I am, at least you'll get some scenery here and B-roll footage so that you can enjoy the summer scenery without being in the 110 degree heat, because again, it is extremely brutal out here. Like right now, it's not as bad because it's early in the morning, but later in the day, you would just want to jump in the ocean over there and just say, cool me off, Mother Nature, cool me off. And I always try to work in a little bit of oddities when I drive around so you guys can see. I'm getting horror movie vibes from this motel, like straight up, like this place looks creepy. It's like right across the street also, but the highlight of this is, look at that old school Pepsi machine. That Pepsi machine has got to be from like the 1980s, right? You don't see it looking like that anymore. Yeah, this place is like nightmare fuel, straight up. It's like a Summerween horror movie. By the way, it's probably only a matter of time until they make a horror movie called Summerween. You heard it here first. I should do it before anybody else. All right, so let's go inside Dollar General and see if we can find the Summerween drop. It's definitely Summerween vibes out here today. Another heat index of over 100 degrees, guys. It's not letting up. 3 weeks straight starting next week.
And what was the old song? I mainly remember it by Hanoi Rocks, but they covered it. It was called Coming Up Around the Bend. Well, what do I see? Coming up around the bend. Summerween. And here we go. And there's a lot of it. So, all right, where do we get into this? First up, let's check out the Wicked sign. The Wicked sign is $3 for that. And then these were from last year, I believe, the little light up decorative pumpkins. They're not going to light up though because you got to pull the tab out. $3 for those. Then we've got the Standing Ghost. I don't remember if the Standing Ghost was around last year or not. It looks familiar from Dollar General last year, but I could be wrong on that. And we've got the little pillow here. I don't know what it's wearing. Is that a fanny pack? I believe it's wearing a fanny pack. The ghost plush is actually wearing a fanny pack. $5 for the fanny pack ghost. We've got this little piece here. It's all different stuff from Pop Shelf, guys. There's absolutely nothing here that is pop shelf related. $3, and this one lights up also, the little ghost with the bow. I think this one's wearing the headphones. Yeah, this one's rocking out. What do you think they're listening to? Do you think they're listening to the band Ghost? Bad dad joke, I know, right? This one was definitely from last year. Kind of looks like a blow mold style design this year though. Ghost decor, blowing the bubble. I just think these things are like really, really weird. But $8 for that one. And then over here, we've got another ghost wearing a fanny pack, and this one is the more traditional orange and black fanny pack. Ghost wearing fanny packs. How 90s is that? But all of the pillows are $5 each. We've got a little cat here reading a book for $1. Who says you can't find good stuff still for $1? Then back here, what does this say? This says Eek. It's just a little Eek piece, also for $1. And then we've got a ghost candle. This kind of almost looks like something I saw at Pop Shelf, but it's not. $3 for that one. Then we've got the boo sign here. Wood boo sign for $3. A more large scale ghost here, rocking out with the headphones on. Also lights up for $15. And what have we got back here? We've got some ghost string garland for $3 for that. And it's like little decorative pumpkins that say Happy Halloween. Technically, it should say Happy Summerween, since this is like a Summerween collection. What is this? Another little dollar sign. It says boo. And here's a grab a ghost claw machine. This is actually really cool. If I collected Summerween, I would definitely grab this. But $3 for the grab a ghost claw machine. It's a bummer that the piece has glitter at the bottom, but $3, it's not bad. I don't do the whole pink thing, so I'm going to have to leave it behind. And back here, we've got like little blocks, I believe. Looks like there's a few different blocks. Oh, they're super full of glitter also. $1 for them. And what is this one? This one is just like a jack-o'-lantern. And then this one is a cauldron that says poof. Hocus pocus poof. All right, and then we've got a little coffin display box here with the skeleton that says boo. $3 for that one. Also, here's another little ghost here. Yikes. All right. Got a ghost here with the cucumbers on the eyes and drinking a little orange summer drink. $3 for that. It's got the towel wrapped on its head. And then right here, we've got these little wood plaques here of the ghost with the jack-o'-lantern head that says boo. $1 for those also. So lots of Summerween stuff here at Dollar General, but there's a few more pieces that we've got to go through. Just got to straighten up a few little pieces that toppled over. All right, so now that I've cleaned up my mess, let's get back into this. Got a little candy corn here also for $1. Then, have we seen this one yet? No, we haven't seen her yet with her little skull shopping bags and her pumpkin spice drink, I assume, for $3. Then we've got another boo sign here. And this one is $3 also for that one. But wait a minute, there's another claw machine, and this one looks like it may have a little bit of a better color scheme to it. All right, this one's not as bad. It's the grab a bat, but still super glittery. $3 for that one also. Now, I like this coffin better. This one's traditional Halloween, orange and black. Happy Halloween. $3 for that one as well. And then back here, look at this decorative skull that lights up. It's cool. $5 for that one. Then we've got some LED wire lights. Man, everything is crammed so tightly here on this little display tier table. $3 for that one. And then the stack of light up pumpkins. $5. What is this? This is like a little cookie dish. All right, guys, I'm not gonna mess with that because it's so far back in there, but there is something cool back here. There's like a ghost riding a motorcycle, or a scooter rather. That's funny. That one's $3. It's also one wearing an orange hat also. More little decorative cats also. Or a buck holding its little trick-or-treat pail. And we've got the spooky sign that's kind of like the wicked sign. I don't think that's anything there. Alright, so this one I can probably pick it up since it's right here on top. $5 for the like cookie jar container. And then back here we've got a little ghost serving tray for, well, if I could get it out, $3. $3 for the ghost serving tray. So definitely lots of Summerween starting to creep its way on the Dollar General shelves. Some traditional colors, but mainly, for the most part, Summerween colors. I think I overlooked this one, scented candle. $3 for that one. So start checking your Dollar Generals because from what I understand, it's supposed to hit all of the stores Monday, but some stores already have it up. So happy hunting. All right. So there was one more piece I overlooked. There's like this little storage piece here. I'm not seeing a price on that, but it's got all the Summerween bats all on it. All right, here we go. Here's the tag down here. This one is for the fabric basket, $8 for that piece. Man, everything's just falling today. And much like Dollar Tree, they also sell pumpkin seeds. Again, it's out of season now, but 2 for $1 here for pumpkin seeds. I love how they call them pumpkin jack-o'-lantern when I think Dollar Tree had the actual carved jack-o'-lantern face on it. And look at Dollar General coming on strong with like the Victorian Gothic style artwork here with the swan for $7. And some of these framed arts here for $5. Didn't even know that they sold stuff like that, honestly. And I think they've got a few fall scented candles out. Also, they've got salted caramel and they've got Twilight Forest already out. All right, so while I'm in a different city, let's try Bill's again and see if there's any updates here from about 2 weeks ago. And there's a lot of new updates. They've actually got Summerween merchandise also. Got the 2 ghosts here, ready for summer. Pretty cool piece. Haven't seen this one anywhere just yet. $16.99 for that one. Got another decorative pumpkin out for $9.99. Got a spider basket for $12.99. And that's the mirror that I documented last time I was here. How much is the ghost here? $14.99 for the ghost. And we've got a decorative pumpkin with a flamingo on it for $19.99. And then more Summerween action here. This one is $14.99 for that piece. And what have we got over here? We've got this one. This one's really cool. This is kind of like got punk rock vibes to an extent. $19.99 for that piece. And yet another ghost blowing a bubble for $34.99. And a ghost walking the dog for $29.99. That one is really, really cool. I like that. And a few more stuffed pieces, but look at this. This clay type piece here is very like 1940s inspired. $29.99 for that one. And then we've got a decorative skull back here with spiders on its head for $9.99. Kind of a good old simple old-fashioned Halloween piece there with the skull. And then we've got what looks like an alien skeleton. Tell me that doesn't look like an alien. That's got to be an alien, right? $19.99 for that. For like the skeleton Fido, $12.99. And I love how they've strategically placed this guy for $59.99. Sitting at a table. Looks like his eyes probably move. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, you definitely see me, buddy. And then we've got this little pirate guy here too, ironically enough, here at a city that's like 25 miles away from Bath, which was where Blackbeard called home. This guy looks like he's had a rough night. He's just ready to take a nap. And then look at all of these guys. They're just chilling for Summerween. You come to a coastal town and you find all of the Summerween merchandise. Not surprised though, and this one's like a mermaid for $24.99. I think this skull here is the king of Halloween for $14.99. Yeah, I'm definitely not digging the gold one. To me, it's not Halloween. It's just more like a decorative piece. And I showed those pillows last time, but here's a new one. Your coffin or mine? Look at the gaudy like 1970s floral print on it. How much is this for your coffin or mine? $24.99 for that one. And we've got the ghosts up here also. And these pillows here, tell me you couldn't see these on one of those 1980s couches that were in Staples throughout America that had like the farm scene on it. My parents had one. I'm sure yours probably did also, but you could easily see these pillows thrown on those type of couches. And this one is $19.99. Definitely reminds me of those couches. Funny story, those couches go for like $1,000 in antique stores. And the last time I visited SoCal, someone had one thrown out on the curb. If I had lived in SoCal, I would have attached that to the top of my Kia and just taken it home and put it in my garage or whatever, because it looked really, really great, like in great condition. And a few Summerween throws also, $14.99 for this one. And then down here, we've got this one. It's just kind of really, really subtle. You can see the ghost kind of made into it, just kind of blends in if you're not trying to be overly decorative with Halloween. This would be the piece for you for $24.99. All right, so let's go inside Little Caesars and look for Halloween. You all had thought I lost my mind there, right? No. Let's go in Hallmark and look for the drop for 2026 and see if the Nifty 50s is available yet. Yep, and there it goes, the Nifty 50s Halloween ornament for 2026, finally for sale for $21.99. It's finally coming home with me. There you go. You can see all of the artwork on it. And it looks like, for the most part, they have just about all of the Halloween items available today. So don't sleep on it, because I think there's only a limited number per store. So definitely get it while you can. And they even have Michael Myers also. They have the Ghostbusters. They have Beetlejuice. I'm not seeing the creature from the Black Lagoon yet, or the Goosebumps one. The Goosebumps one is on display, but I'm not seeing the box for... Yes, I am. Here it goes right here. They have the Goosebumps one also. So get out there early, because you know how these keepsake ornaments go. When they go, they go. And when they're gone, they're gone. Okay, I'm absolutely loving these little old school wind-ups. Who else do we have? We've got the ghost, and it looks like there's a bat coming out also for $5.99 each. Reminds me of the old squeakers that would pop up out of the jack-o'-lanterns. And look, even more Halloween. We've got it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown pop-up book. I used to absolutely love pop-up books when I was younger. How much is this? $24.99 for the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown pop-up book. And for the most part, it looks like kind of the same stuff from the other location, but there is this Beetlejuice color changing mug here for $24.99, and I have not seen this one yet. Here's a little Jim Shore style Snoopy in Woodstock with the cauldron for $57.99. Of course, anything Jim Shore is always super expensive. And then there's a Nightmare Before Christmas rotating lamp with sound. And that one is $49.99. I don't think I saw any of these at the other location. $29.99 for the skeleton there. But for the most part, I think it's kind of the same stuff. I didn't see this one. This one is a light up Snoopy for, I don't know. Oh wait, there we go. $39.99 for that one. And then we've seen all of this down here, I believe, already. So definitely lots of Halloween to be found at Hallmark. And on the retro side of things, it's been a minute since I've seen a Pac-Man plug-and-play game. That used to be one of the old school 1980s movie theaters that was left, but unfortunately now it's closed its doors and it's become a church. You really don't see the movie theaters that look like this anymore. Now they're all like the Regal Cinemas and the AMCs and all of that stuff, but it's cool that the building is still standing and it's got its same look, and I watched many scary movies here in my lifetime. All right, so it's been about a week, so let's try another Lowe's and see if they've got anything different. All right, so unfortunately not. It looks like, for the most part, it's the same four guys still.
Happy Halloween from Channel 13.
Alright, so there you go. Everything you would expect from a Summerween collection, kind of like it was last year at Dollar General. And of course, it's very reminiscent of the Mischief and Magic collection that Michaels currently has available. So, I'm not going to knock it. I've knocked it enough times. If you're into that type of stuff, you know, different strokes for different folks, as the saying goes. It's just not my thing. Summerween, cool concept. Just not into the color scheme of it. I'd rather just put up my normal Halloween throughout the summer and enjoy it that way. But it is cool seeing Summerween definitely becoming a thing, because if they can have Christmas in July, why can't we have Halloween in July? That's what I always say. But anyway, I'll be covering all things Halloween, Summerween, and everything in between here, including retro and holiday related. So if you're new here and you like this type of content, how about slashing that subscribe button and also turning on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun that I have here on the channel. And until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.
This is KOVR, Channel 13, Stockton, Sacramento, signing off another day of TV programming. KOVR is owned and operated by KOVR TV Incorporated. Good night from the staff and management of KOVR, Stockton, Sacramento.